Hey y'all, welcome back to High Level Running. Today we're talking about, can you overhydrate as a runner before your competition? And so look, today's topic, we're talking about, can you overhydrate as a runner before your competition? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can overhydrate. It's happened before. Many people I know it's happened to me, right? It is a crappy feeling, and you know if you overhydrate. So a lot of coaches are screaming and yelling in your face like, hydrate, drink water, hydrate, keep drinking water. But you can really actually overhydrate and throw off your race. So really the proper way to hydrate is multiple days out before your competition. You don't want to do it the morning of, the night before. And the biggest reason why is because that water just gonna stay in you. You're not going to be able to get all that water out of your system in time for your competition, right? One way you know you still got water in your stomach is because, well, you feel it. You feel it in your stomach. There's been times I race or I practice and I'm running and I just feel that sloshing around in your stomach. You can actually hear it if it's really bad. Like it is a bad feeling and it's annoying. It is just a crappy situation and you're probably not gonna have a great race, right? And then let alone if you're overhydrating before your competition, or you're trying to make up the night before because you were just dehydrated all week, trying to make up the night or day before, you're gonna have to constantly keep using the restroom during your warm-ups, during the waiting period. You gotta keep standing and moving, going back and forth to the porta potties. And you know porta potties are a sucky place to be. You gotta wait in those theme park long lines before the race starts if you're in a marathon or something like that. So you really wanna hydrate properly the entire week or multiple days out before the competition, or else you're just gonna be putting yourself in a bad situation, right? You don't want to race with a full stomach of water, right? So one thing you want to do, and another thing is, they always tell you, like, make sure your water's clear. I mean, make sure your pee is clear, right? It's actually that you're probably a little too hydrated at that point when your pee is really clear, right? You want it to be a faint yellow, right? It's kind of common rumor, that's not a good rumor to put around. Like, you don't want it to be super clear. You want it to be a faint yellow, right? So that will be more the ideal proper hydration range. Because when you start getting the absolute clear, you're gonna be peeing frequently, as I mentioned before, and you're gonna feel it and it's gonna throw off your race. So you can still hydrate, but make sure also when you're drinking water, you're drinking fluids that have electrolytes like sodium, potassium, calcium. And the reason why I say this is because you want to balance that out with all this water you're drinking. Your body and your nervous system and your muscle contraction, it relies on those minerals, like I said, sodium, calcium, and potassium. It relies on those minerals to work effectively. So you want to make sure you're having a good balance of water and different like electrolyte type of drinks. Pedialyte, I've tried Pedialyte in the past, it works well. But you want to make sure you're balancing that out before your race, that you have a good working system and you feel good, right? So that's something you want to work on, right? So you actually can overhydrate as a runner.